A group of 4 men, 2 from the Japanese Red Army and 2 from the Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, landed on Pulau Bukom, an oil refinery island off the coast of mainland Singapore. They were armed with submachine guns and explosives. Their objective was to disrupt the oil supply from Singapore to other pro-democratic countries, such as South Vietnam. As they approached the gate of the oil installation, they shot at 2 passing vehicles, but no one was hurt. A security personnel of the guard post managed to escape and raise the alarm. The terrorists proceeded to detonate their explosives, but were only able to detonate 3 out of the 12 explosives, causing minimal damage. Subsequently, the terrorists made their escape by hijacking a ferry boat named Laju, taking its 5 crew members as hostage. At the Marine Police HQ, DSP T. Tua Ba was at his desk when he received news about the shooting and bombing at Bukom Island. As the Marine Police boats approached Bukom Island, a message was heard on the radio. "It is hijacked, please stop. Marine Police, help." From Inspector Nonis of the Bukom Auxiliary Police. The police boats immediately gave chase. They were supported by gunboats from the Singapore Navy. Unexpectedly, the Laju made a stop in Singapore's eastern anchorage. One of the terrorists threw a blue container into the water. Inside are their demands. "Now we want to negotiate with you. Call at once, Japanese ambassador. Hostages are in our hand, and we have big explosives with us. If you let us carry it to the airport, we promise you never kill them. But if you try to attack us, we explode ourselves. We want to escape to another country." That night, the Japanese ambassador was allowed to approach the Laju. However, the terrorists changed their minds.
大使，あなたを撃つわ。
Two of the hostages were also able to escape by jumping overboard in the middle of the night and were rescued. The negotiation between the Singapore government and the terrorists would last several days. PFLP terrorists had seized the Japanese embassy in Kuwait, holding Japanese diplomats hostage. The terrorists threatened to kill Japanese diplomats if the Japanese government did not fly the Laju terrorists to safety. Both the government of Singapore and Japan had to come to an agreement. The Singapore government offered the terrorists guarantors for the safe passage to the Middle East in exchange for the release of the remaining hostages. The following day, the terrorists finally accepted the offer. The terrorists were transported to Paya Lebar Airport, where they surrendered their weapons and released the remaining hostages. The 4 terrorists left Singapore via a specially arranged Japan Airlines flight to Kuwait, accompanied by 13 men acting as guarantors. This group, led by S.R. Nathan, then director of SID, consisted of 4 SAF commandos, 6 other government officials, and 2 translators. The 13 men flew back to Singapore the following day and subsequently received honors during National Day. The 4 terrorists later flown to South Yemen. The majority of you are not subscribed to my channel. If you enjoyed my video, do consider subscribing to my channel. Also, do consider supporting me on Patreon.